Shadows of Ashcroft.
Episode 3. The Girl in Every Photograph. Daniel stared at the photograph clutched by the pale hand. His own face stared back at him. The picture had been taken earlier that day, yet no one had been nearby. No one except Emily. The hand slowly retreated beneath the soil. The photograph remained. As Daniel examined the photo, he noticed something horrifying. Standing behind him in the picture was Emily. Washing, smiling, but when the photo had been taken, no one had been there. The next morning, Daniel visited the Ashcroft Sheriff's Office. The building looked untouched since the 1980s. Sheriff Thomas Reed listened quietly as Daniel explained what he had discovered. The sheriff's face grew pale. When Daniel mentioned Emily Ashcroft, the room became silent. The sheriff unlocked a dusty archive room. Together they searched old records, birth certificates, school records, newspapers. Nothing. No Emily Ashcroft had ever officially existed. It was as if someone had erased her from history. Artist palette image suggestion. Hidden inside a damaged filing cabinet was a newspaper dated 1891. The headline read, "Local Girl Vanishes Without Trace." Beneath the article was a photograph. The girl was Emily. Daniel examined the article more closely. Emily had disappeared in 1891, yet she appeared in photographs from 1952, and now, the same face, the same age. The sheriff directed Daniel to St. Michael's Church, the oldest building in Ashcroft. The priest reluctantly allowed him access to the basement archives. There, Daniel found a locked ledger. Inside the ledger was a death record. Emily Ashcroft, age 12, date of death, October 31st, 1891. But beneath the entry someone had written, "The body was never found." Returning to the motel, Daniel covered his room wall with every photograph he had collected. Emily appeared in all of them, washing, waiting, almost guiding him toward something. Late that night, Daniel noticed something new. In one photograph from 1952, Emily wasn't alone. A shadowy man stood beside her. His face was partially hidden, but Daniel recognized him instantly. The man in the photograph looked exactly like Daniel's father. Impossible. The photo was taken decades before he was born. Daniel felt his stomach drop. Something was terribly wrong. The motel lights flickered. A cold wind swept through the room. Then a whisper emerged from the darkness. Soft, childlike, familiar. "Find the lake," Emily's voice. Daniel unfolded his father's map again. This time something had changed. A new mark appeared. A location that wasn't there before. Blackwater Lake. At exactly 2:17 a.m., 3 knocks echoed through Daniel's motel door. Knock, knock, knock. Slowly he approached, heart pounding. He opened the door. No one was there, except a wet footprint, leading away into the darkness. The footprints ended at the shore of Blackwater Lake. The water was perfectly still, like a giant mirror. Then something moved beneath the surface. A pale face slowly emerged. And it wasn't Emily. The end of Episode 3 Ghost Teaser for Episode 4. The clock that stopped at 2:17 Blackwater Lake hides the truth behind Emily's disappearance. But the lake is only part of the mystery. The next clue lies inside a forgotten clock tower, where every clock in Ashcroft stopped at exactly 2:17 a.m., and something has been trapped inside ever since. To be continued. Chrysantopaniderelic.
Thank for watching.